Welcome to the party, pal. I've got my regular glasses on just for you. For this opener, this is the first real. I mean, we've already had a live stream. This is the first real live stream on this channel. You know, for what we're about to do. This is the first time I've had a guest on, and we're talking 88 Films US and UK edition. So I hope you will join me, because the new era of chaos begins right now.
Hail to the king, baby.
Hello, motherfucker.
Hello, hello. Let me bring in my very special guest, my brother from another mother, the king of the Snuggies.
Hey everybody, how's everybody doing out there? Glad to be here. Master Chaos.
Welcome to the new channel.
Yeah, it's very dope. I like it.
Yeah. yeah, I changed the wallpaper a little bit. Yeah, it's nice, you know.
Yeah.
It's there's a bigger bathroom for everybody, so it's nice. It's nice.
Nice.
How you been, dude?
I've been very good, very good. Can't complain. Yeah, watching a few movies. Yeah.
I love it. Do you want to show us what you got in the mail that you were so excited?
Yes.
There it is. You got a physical copy of it.
Yes, and not a bootleg, because before I had a bootleg. This is a real copy, legit, and it comes with a booklet.
Oh. Does it have special features like a commentary or anything?
No, it doesn't. It doesn't. It just has interactive menus, but it has this interview with the director, which I read already. And it's just him talking about artsy fartsy stuff. Like how the whole movie is supposed to be like, I don't know. Very
okay.
I don't mean
share that with us.
I like the movie, but the director is very pretentious, in my opinion.
Gotcha. I'm not surprised, and hopefully you'll share it with us when we share some of his. If you could like maybe go and like highlight some of the more pretentious segments and read it to us during the barrel, that'll be so much fun. I can't wait to hear.
Sure.
This dude has to say. Hello to everybody in the chat. Ken, what's up, man? He says, "Hey boys," in urban style. 88 Films confirmed Mario Bava's whipping the body. Oh wow. When did that was that confirmed recently? That's cool. I have so many copies of that. Do you have that one, whipping the body?
No, I don't have that one. No.
I believe it's Christopher Lee in that one. I might be mistaken, but it's okay. I don't remember it blowing me away, but Bava's amazing. He says he's gonna upgrade Candle for the Devil, real good one. Well, we're gonna talk about that one. Do you know that one, Candle for the Devil?
I've heard of it, but I've never seen it.
Well, you may have your chance. Razor, the Snuggie still lives.
Yes.
Power to the Snuggie. All right, let's do it to it. You guys are here to talk 88 Films, so let's go. Now, these are UK releases. BC, do you know why these are only UK releases?
No, I don't. Why?
Well, because most of these are already out in the US.
Oh, okay.
Right there in the we'll start except for maybe the two at the top. I don't think those have gotten releases. We got the 7% Solution, which is a Sherlock Holmes movie. One that I know I've seen, but I don't recall it. But it's considered one of the better Sherlock Holmes films. Are you familiar with that one at all?
No.
Do you like Sherlock Holmes movies? Is that something you're like a fan of, or?
No, I'm not a fan of the Sherlock Holmes movies. Yeah, actually, the only movie on here that I think I've seen is Maniac.
And Ebola Syndrome.
Yeah, Ebola Syndrome as well. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I've seen pretty much everything on here except for Blood and Diamonds, but we'll get to that. A Candle for the Devil. I couldn't find it on their site. Maybe somebody can point me in the direction. I couldn't find it on their site where they talk about these. I'm pulling this off of Facebook. But I guess that'll be good enough. Candle for the Devil, that comes out the 17th of October. These are all October releases. Now, they've started to release stuff in the U.S. We'll talk about that next. But the U.S. releases are spread out from October through December. So we're not going to get as many. But it's fine because most of the shit is already out in the U.S. and we don't have to worry about that. Like Ebola Syndrome, which I don't know if I love that artwork. that orange one there in the corner. I know you're a big fan of Ebola syndrome.
Oh yeah, Bolo syndrome is crazy. It's disgusting, but it has a charm to it. Yeah,
Would
it
you
might
say?
for me.
Would you say? Sorry, where'd it go? Would you say that
Yeah,
Anthony Wong is one of your favorite actors?
I wouldn't say my favorite. I've only seen Bolo syndrome and Untold Story, and he was
Gotcha.
fantastic in both films. I know he's done different types of like action movies and I think even comedies. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I heard he's a very versatile actor.
Yeah, I don't know about the comedies, but I know him from like cop movies. I think he's in a couple of Jackie Chan ones.
Oh, okay.
Well, he's not eating or raping anybody, so I don't.
Yeah, I know you're a big Jackie Chan fan, right?
I am, and there's actually a Jackie Chan 4K on display here. But it's funny because I already have the 88 films released, the regular Blu-ray of it. So this is a
Mm.
4K upgrade, I'm not gonna grab it, even though it is region free. But I'm good with the Blu-ray on this one.
I'm the screen on my phone is kind of small, but is that the UK version of Writing Wrongs?
That is the UK version of Righting Wrongs right next to it. Yeah.
Right.
So I guess they have a deal with Vinegar. I don't know.
I'm happy to say that your copy, which you sold off to TC, I gave it to him already, so he was very happy to get it.
Oh, good, good. You didn't want to watch it?
Not actually. Yeah, actually, I wouldn't mind watching it. I gotta ask him to lend it to me, but it didn't occur to me on the spot. I just brought the box over with the movies that you sent for him, cause me and TC live in the same close to each other. So
Right.
so Master Chaos, so he doesn't have to send stuff to me and to TC. He just sends over one shipment to my house, and I hand things to whoever he wants me to give it to. So yeah.
Absolutely. By the way, everybody watching, do drop me a thumbs up. That helps a lot, especially with the
Yes.
channel. So make sure drop me a thumbs up. I'm trying to get this to 100, because once you get over 100, that's the threshold that YouTube algorithm understands as a sign of success. So help me, help me, help me. I
Yes.
appreciate you being here. Razor
And
says
all
Ebola
you
syndrome. Oh, go ahead.
No, and all you guys watch on the new channel, put the playlists on if you're like doing washing the dishes or you're doing laundry and you just want to have something on in the background. Like Master Chaos said, YouTube doesn't know that you're actually watching it or not. Just leave it on. Like right now, I went out to McDonald's to have a late lunch, and I just left the TV on in my house. The only one watching was Pussy Chaos. So
And he's a
so
big fan.
yeah. Yes.
That's awesome. I appreciate that, man.
No problem.
Razor says Ebola syndrome was boring trash, just trying to go for shock value with no redeeming qualities. It's hard to argue. It's hard to
Well,
argue
I
that.
thought I had a lot of fun with it. I couldn't see how you said that it was going for shock value. It definitely was,
Yeah,
and it was disgusting. A lot of parts were disgusting. But hey, I mean, I like the movie. What can I say?
yeah. What can you say? Uh, Ken says, "You guys ever see Anguish from 1987?" Yes, I have. It's a really good movie. Just found out from Bill Lustig that the company they licensed it from doesn't want to do a 4K. I would settle for a blue. I think it deserves a blue, and I guess looks like it's Blue Underground who's gonna do it. Do you know that movie Anguish?
I've heard about it so many times. I have a friend of mine that talks about it all the time and says it's really one of his favorite movies, but I haven't watched it yet. Do you know off the top of your head if it's streaming somewhere, maybe on Shutter or something? No?
I don't know. I
Because
don't
if
know
I
that.
could try before I buy, well, hopefully when it eventually comes out, which I'm sure it has to happen because
Right.
I've, from what I've heard, it's a good film. What did you think of the movie Anguish?
I liked it. I think it's a really interesting film. I don't want to give too much away, but it plays with you a little bit. It kind of
Okay,
surprises you along the way.
all
It's a
right.
good little movie. It's been a while since I've watched it, but I definitely would like to revisit it.
Hmm.
Okay, so we talked about Ebola syndrome. Then we got Blood and Diamonds, which is part of the Italian collection. I know that actor, but I'm blanking on his name. But he's in that one that you like. Suspicion of a Minor. I forget what that movie's called.
Oh yes, yes. I don't
Death of a
remember.
Suspicious Minor or some shit like that.
No, no, it's something
Um,
like yeah. I'm
yeah,
blanking too.
he's in that movie. And so he's been in a ton of Italian films. It looks like Spanish thriller, not Spanish. I'm sorry, Italian thriller.
I
Looks
know this is
interesting.
not the movie, but from the title, wasn't there a Leonardo DiCaprio movie about blood and diamonds or something like that? Also.
Yeah, it was called Blood Diamonds.
Oh, okay. Isn't it the same title as this one? Yeah.
No, this is Blood and Diamonds.
Oh, okay. I can't. My screen is small. I'm watching it off my phone. I don't have a laptop, so you have
Gotcha.
to pardon me if I make a few visual mistakes.
No, it's all good, man. Eternal Melancholy admitted to the party. I think BC is wearing a Snuggie blanket. Eternal, he
Yes.
is. You must have missed it. That's his new wardrobe. He's been wearing it the last few streams.
Yeah.
That's his new costume. If we made action figures, yours would come
And
with a
by the
Snuggie.
way, if people ask me if it's hot, yes, it's very hot where I'm at outside. I like to keep the AC on high, and I wear my snuggie, and that's just the way I like it. You know,
It's
I
just
know
Kanye
it's
West.
not what most people would do, but that's how I have set up right now. So,
Yeah,
because people in the past were asking me, or someone asked me if I live in Alaska. No, I don't live in Alaska, but I don't mind. I know it's weird, but I'm a weird guy, so
no, if you like snuggling up in the cold, do it, man.
yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
there's nothing wrong with that. So we talked about Dragons Forever. It's an okay Jackie movie. The ending is really the highlight. There's a huge, awesome fight at the end. Righting wrongs, I've already explained my feelings on it. And then we have Maniac, the slasher classics collection of Maniac. And this one to me is a real head scratcher, BC. I know this is a UK release. Are you maybe it's never been out on Blu-ray in the UK? I don't know. Do you know anything about that?
I don't know about if it's been out before or not in the UK. No, I don't.
Yeah, it's very confusing to me because we have there's a 4K, right, from Blue Underground.
Yeah, yeah.
So why do we need
I,
this? Why did 88 Films decide to put this on Blue? It's confusing to me because and even the artwork doesn't look that great.
yeah, it's a little bit confusing. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't. I hope it sells. I mean, I've been seeing a lot of people responding favorably to it. I think they mentioned that it was uncut. Now I don't know what that means exactly because I've thought all the other versions were uncut. But would you be interested in picking something like? I mean, this is going to be Region B, but would you be interested in picking up Maniac if you knew this was like a longer, more violent cut?
I'm not a huge fan of Maniac. I know it's a cult classic and Joe Spinell. A lot of people like him. I like Joe Spinell, but I've seen better. What do you call it?
Movies,
Sleazy killer movies.
right?
It's just not one of my favorites, but it's good. It's not just one of my favorites. By the way, that Jackie Chan movie, is that one of his Hong Kong movies?
Yes, I mean most of his movies are Hong Kong movies.
Well, he did a lot in the States.
yeah, but they're not going to be releasing those on a
Yeah,
boutique
you're just
label.
right. The boutique labels are not gonna release the big
Yeah,
studio ones, right?
no, the studio's going to release those because they have
Exactly.
access to
Yeah.
it. Yeah, I don't know. I'm curious if anybody is going to be picking up Maniac through 88 Films because if they have the 4K, I just don't see the point to getting it again. I mean, I know this is something that would have pissed me the hell off if I got this through Vinegar Syndrome. Yeah, not a fan. Razor, I do like the movie though. Razor says T-shirt idea: Arby's cup wrapped in a Snuggie cozy. Yeah, and then I'd have to get the rights to an Arby's
Hey
cup.
Razor, I wanted to mention something to you. That Arby's cup was from the last time I visited Master Chaos, where he lives. Now, there's an Arby's kind of fairly close to me. I went to pick up a cup so I could have one in my possession, but they don't have the white cups anymore. They have a clear one, which sucks
Bummer.
because I wanted the white cup. I was in the drive-through and I ordered a large Sprite, and the guy gives me this transparent clear cup. And I said, "Oh no, I ordered a large." He goes, "This is the large." I go, "Well, do you have the white cups?" He goes, "No, we don't have the white cups anymore." So
Oh
for
man.
I don't like lack of continuity. So and I
Mm.
have the cup in the kitchen, and I just can't get up now because Pussy Chaos is on my lap, and I don't want to disturb him.
Right.
That's
Yeah. You don't
a
want to get. You don't want to get pussy off your lap. I'll keep it there. Hey, you basically walked right into that one.
right, but
Uh,
you gave my innocent, cute little cat that moniker. So can we just call him Cat Chaos or Chaos Cat? Yeah.
Chaos Cat. That's fine. That's fine. If
Okay.
yeah, that's fine. We'll go with that.
All right.
Did you throw the cup back at the guy and say, "Fuck you, man! I want the white cup"?
I should have done that. I was pissed off, and he told me no, that they're not having the white cups anymore.
Oh, the white. I
Oh,
mean,
that's cool. Yeah,
like yeah,
Razor.
only because of you, man.
Thank you.
Eternal says nothing wrong with that. UBC, you look like a monk. LOL. Yes, we've had the
Thank
monk
you.
discussion as well. It's
Yeah.
you'll have to go back and watch the on the
And by
Who
the way,
channel.
Eternal Melancholy. I like your screen name. Very cool. I could relate a little bit to that. I don't know your situation, but I know it's hard sometimes dealing with the stress of life and everything. So I've always
Absolutely.
liked your screen name. So yeah.
Yeah. Sean says Dragons Forever is an okay movie, not great though. I agree.
Mm.
It's just okay, and for that to be a 4K, it doesn't really do much. We'll see some more 4K Jackie in a minute. Um, Jay says Dragons Forever is Hong Kong action classic. You two won't like it. To be fair, maybe the stunt doubles don't hold up. Oh, I've seen it and I've reviewed it. You'll have to go back. You're new here, so that's all right. I think the finale is fantastic, and it's the best part of the movie. Okay, so I think we're good here for the UK releases. It's still weird to me that Maniac is coming out again, but it is what it is. I'm not well versed on whether it's been out in the UK before, but for those that are interested, there you go. All right, can you see it a little better? I tried to make it a little.
Yeah, kinda. Are there two versions of Super Cop, or what is that?
There are two versions of Super Cop, and we'll get into that in a minute. So this is U.S. releases. This is covering October through December, but we don't have any dates on them as of yet. They may have been posted afterwards, and do your own searching there on Facebook or whatever. Sean says that they should release Wheels on Meals for a U.S. audience. Yeah, I've got the Eureka release. That's another one that I feel is really weird. The ending is fantastic, but I don't know. Thank you, BC. Life isn't easy, but it only makes us stronger, my friend.
Yeah, yes. Eternal Melancholy. Just take it one day at a time, and try not to be too hard on yourself, and hopefully things will work out.
There you go. Very good advice. Okay, so we're getting Blood and Diamonds in the U.S. We're getting a Michelle Yeoh movie, Magnificent Warriors, which is exciting. I love seeing Michelle Yeoh work. She never uses a stunt double, by the way, as from what I've seen, and I've seen quite a bit of her work. You know who Michelle Yeoh is?
No, I can't say that I do.
Well, you've definitely seen her movies. She's one of the Bond girls in Tomorrow Never Dies.
I've
She's
seen
the
that one. Yeah.
she's the Asian one. She's the not Terry Hatcher one.
Okay. Okay.
And then also, I don't know if this movie's popped up on your radar, but it's a new one. Everything, Everywhere, All at Once.
Actually, it's popped up so many times scrolling through Instagram and Facebook and everything. I just think that movie will probably give me a migraine because just the title alone sounds oversaturated with a lot of stuff. I would imagine the movie's just constant uh, alternate universe or multiverse, or I don't know what's going on, but you know what I'm talking about. A lot of that mind bending kind of stuff
Right.
that Doctor Strange went through. You know.
Oh yeah. Well, it certainly has that, but it's a marvelous movie. It's a beautiful movie. It really is a celebration of life and what is important in life. So I do recommend you
Mm.
watch it if you get a chance. It's a great movie,
I'll watch it. I'll definitely watch it. Yeah.
and it stars Michelle Yeoh. She's the lead of the movie.
Really? That's cool.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
cool.
And so it's pretty cool. And you know who else is in it? You know who else plays her husband? This is gonna blow your mind. Do you remember Data from the Goonies?
Yeah.
and he's also Short Round in Temple of Doom. He is now a full-grown man, and he plays her husband.
Wow. Okay.
And
Okay.
apparently he hasn't had an acting role since like he was a kid. So like
Mm.
his career, I guess, unfortunately hit the skids, which is unfortunate.
Yeah.
He was, that happens to a lot of kid actors. Once you age up, there's really nothing for you. But
Mm-hmm.
the filmmakers were a fan of his, and they brought him in. So he's back in the game, and he's awesome in the movie.
Really? That's good. Good to hear.
Yeah,
Good for him.
yeah, absolutely. Okay, so we got the Magnificent Warriors. I'm looking forward to grabbing that one. And then next up is Gorgeous. We got two Jackie Chan movies. One that gets a 4K upgrade. Now they're only releasing Police Story 3, also known as Super Cop. Do you know why that is, BC?
I don't know.
Well, I'm pretty sure it's because Criterion released Police Story 1 and 2 last year, or I guess maybe a year and a half ago or something like that. But yeah, Criterion has Police Story 1 and 2 out, and I guess they've got the U.S. rights, but nobody picked up Part 3, which is Super Cop. I think is the I guess the first first Police Story, and Super Cop are the two most well-known entries. Super Cop was released here separately as just Super Cop. I've seen that
Oh.
in theaters.
Yeah,
Actually,
I think we saw it together.
yeah. We all went together with TC, and so here it is, brought back to life. We get a Blu-ray and a 4K. That's pretty exciting. Is that something you'd like to revisit?
Yes, I wouldn't mind picking up the Blu-ray. I don't know. I'm still a little bit weirded out on the 4Ks. I just saw. No, it's in my ottoman. I saw Flatliners, and the visual quality, the 4K. I think it's too detailed. I know that's what it's supposed to be, but and the HDR feels almost like a CGI. The actors moving and stuff like that. So maybe it's something you get used to as you watch more 4K movies. Although I've seen other 4K movies that they look natural on screen, but this particular one looked a little bit unnatural, and it took away from the viewing. So I really gotta think next time there's a Blu-ray option and a 4K option, which one I'm gonna get, regardless of whether I have the movie before or not. So, how about you?
Right.
What do you think of the 4Ks looking on your TV? Do you think you're gonna pick up more Blu-rays or more 4Ks?
I mean, I guess it's uh, depends. If it's like a vinegar syndrome thing where I'm kind of stuck with whatever they send me kind of thing, then
Right.
I have no option. But
And
I don't mind it.
you're definitely made up your mind. You're not gonna get the new subscription.
No, no, I'll be the biggest hypocrite if I did that.
Good for you. Good for you, man. They were
Yeah.
giving you too much headaches. You know.
Oh yeah. No, it's not
With
worth it.
right.
However, I will be to get this channel started. I will be reviewing the new Vinegar Syndrome box whenever that shows up for
Right.
August. Did you have actually GK read my mind. GK, hold on again. Did you have the motion smoothing on?
Is that an option on the TV?
Yeah.
No, I didn't have the motions moving on. No, I would have to look at that. I didn't
Yeah,
have it.
I would take a look at that because sometimes it maybe just turns itself on, but it makes it kind of look like kind of how you were describing, like the way they move feels a little like fake.
Yeah,
That might be something you want to take a look at in your settings because I
definitely.
hate that, and I turned that off. I tried it once. I'm like, I can't watch a movie like this. This looks ridiculous.
Thank you for that. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna next time I put on a 4K or maybe just after we finish this, I'm gonna check it on my TV the settings. So yeah.
It might fix it. It might fix it. But so you didn't end up liking Flatliners because of the way it looked, or just in general you
Oh,
weren't a big fan?
not because of the way it looked. I just thought that. Well, I don't want to give anything away, but the thing that happens after they flatline and they come back, the negative thing that happens in their lives, I thought, what does that have to do with experiencing a near death uh, experience?
Right.
You know, if you watch the movie after they go through the near death experience, something happens. negative in their life. I'm like,
Yeah.
what's the connection between that and having an experience? I mean, it just didn't connect. It didn't make sense for me personally. I was expecting maybe something different. So, I out of 5 stars, I gave it two and a half. Two and a half. I would give it two and a half.
Okay. Okay.
I'm
That's
curious. I
fair.
was always curious about that movie, and it was a blind buy for me. So yeah, I thought it was just meh.
Gotcha. Yeah, I
But I
remember
love
seeing
seeing
that in
Julia
theaters.
Roberts in her bra. That's not bad, right? Right? You know what I'm talking about, right, MC?
I know what you're talking about, man. I like what you're selling.
Yeah.
That's funny. Sean says I don't own a region free player, but I hope 88 releases more US releases. I'm pretty sure they will. It's been very slow, and I think it's just because that's part of the rollout. And obviously territory rights are so tricky. I'm sure they will. I'm sure they will. Hang tight, and hopefully we'll get some good stuff. I mean, they got a lot of Jackie titles that a lot of people can't get because they aren't region free. So, which reminds me, my son lost the remote for my region free 4K player, and instead of buying a whole new one, I had to see if I can reach out to the same company if they sell replacement remotes.
Did you get it through 220 Electronics?
Yeah, is that the name? Yeah, that's I
I
guess
believe
that's
that's
yeah.
the name because that's the one that I always see advertised. Like
Gotcha. Yeah,
people talk about it
yeah, then it's them. Yeah, I got it through them.
Hmm.
So hopefully we get hopefully they can just sell the remote. I fingers crossed anyway. Hey, Blake's here. Just thought I'd pop in and say what's up. I don't typically buy from 88 Films though. Oh man, you're missing out on some sweet slips. Super sweet slips, bro. You disappoint me. Uh, Eternal says, BC, I watched Video Dead yesterday. I really liked it. Have you seen it? It's on Prime.
Yeah, I have. Wasn't it released with
TerrorVision.
TerrorVision? Yeah, I have that Blu-ray. I liked it. I liked it quite a bit. Yeah, it's cheesy and it's slow, but it it has a charm to it. It makes me feel good. I watched it and I liked it quite a bit. Yeah, it's been a while now. I wouldn't mind watching it again soon. But yeah, I liked it. I like both those films on
Nice.
on on the Scream Factory Blu-ray.
TerrorVision I like better.
Hmm.
Eternal, you didn't ask me, but I'll give you my opinion anyway. Video Dead has my favorite VHS cover of all time. I love that goddamn zombie reaching out from the TV. And then I watched the movie and I found it was completely disappointing. The zombies looked really bad and cheap, and the movie wasn't as exciting as that cover really sold me on. So I was disappointed by it myself.
See, I on the other hand was not disappointed by it. I had a lot of fun with it. It was campy. It was good.
uh, all right, Blake. I won't. I won't mention how amazing their chipboard boxes are, and the way the discs just slide in. Griff says 220 has just about supplied the country region free players. Yeah, they're the place to go.
That's
They're
right,
the
Griff. I don't have a region free right now. I had one in the past when I was living with my parents, but that one I don't remember what happened to it. I bought so many players, and I wish I was a gamer because a lot of people are talking about the good quality of the PlayStation 5 4K player.
mm-hmm.
But the thing is, I don't play video games, so I gotta get a Sony, which is what I have right now.
Right, right. That's what I predominantly use actually. Unless it's a region free disc, I put it on my PS5.
Yeah.
Um, uh, Blake says he gives enough money to labels. Yeah, that's true. That's true. You have to draw a line somewhere. Eternal says you're the movie guy. I would be surprised if you didn't see it. Well, I guess it's true. PlayStation for life. All right, another thing we have in common. Awesome, Blake. I love it. I love it. So BC, is there anything here in this 88 Films US release that you might be interested in getting? I mean, it's very Jackie heavy. So I don't know if you want to.
Oh, no doubt. I think I like Jackie Chan. I'm
Mm-hmm.
just not like a super fan, but I think he's a great guy. He's a great stuntman, a great actor, a great martial artist, and a great person overall. Very kind, very nice. Um, I've seen mostly the U.S. movies he made here. Rumble in the Bronx, Super Cop, and like Super Cop. I'm gonna pick up the Blu-ray of it. Definitely will
Nice.
once it becomes available. And I don't know if I'm gonna pre-order. I might pre-order when I know what month it's coming out. You know,
Right.
but it are these films ready to pre-order right now?
You know what? I want to say they are. I saw something. Let me go up here. I saw something that said that they were. I have a friend. Oh, here we go. Oh, and this comes with all the says with all the special features haven't been released yet. The November UK releases are out. By the way, let's talk about those too already. I think it is. I did think it is available to pre-order. Um, but I would check the site 88films.com.
Okay, yeah, I'll check the site.
Yeah. Brian,
And
what's up?
hopefully maybe Diabolique has it too. Hey,
Diabolique would 100% have it.
yeah.
Absolutely. Blake says the new Killer Clowns game looks like it'll be fun AF. I agree. The only problem is it's a multiplayer game, and I kind of hate those online games. So if it had a campaign, I'd be more excited about it. Personally. Hanzi says Magnificent Warriors is like an HK version of Indiana Jones with a female lead with nice fighting scenes. See, I like that because I'm a big fan of the oh, I'm blanking on it. The Jackie Chan movies, Operation Condor's the sequel, Armor of God. That's what it is. Armor of God. Those are good movies. Those are a lot of fun. So hey, November releases in the UK. Have you ever seen Vigilante?
Have I?
I don't know.
No, I don't think I have.
Vigilante is William Lustig, I believe. Yeah, it's a William
Really?
Lustig movie with Fred Williamson, and gosh, Robert Forster. Blanking on the name for a second. But yeah, it's just an okay movie. I saw this theatrically here in LA. I thought it was just okay. As far as like vigilante movies, I mean, I guess it tries to be like a Death Wish, but it never really gets like super cool in my opinion.
Hmm.
Something else, and this is something that I'll bring to your opinion. I'll bring to you specifically because we talked about this off air. Cannibal Holocaust 4K. I think it's a ridiculous choice because the movie looks so friggin' rough and it's supposed to be documentarian. So it
Yeah,
feels like it
found
shouldn't.
footage.
Yeah, it shouldn't look perfect. I mean that's not gonna look perfect, but it should look gross. It should look kind of messed up footage. What do you think about a 4K for this movie?
Well, maybe big fans of the movies are gonna eat it up, but then again, I am a huge fan of the movie. Don't typically watch special features, but the Grindhouse releasing Blu-ray of it, I saw all the special features, every single one of them. The commentary tracks, the featurettes, the everything. I remember just sitting, dedicating a couple of hours or 3 hours to watching everything on the special features on the Blu-ray disc.
Mm.
Now, the movie doesn't need a 4K. I don't know why. I mean, I'm happy with my Grindhouse releasing Blu-ray, which comes with a soundtrack, which is cool. Which I sometimes in the past I played it in my car, so that's cool. It comes on a CD, but I don't know how it could benefit from 4K. Some people might want a 4K of it, and then if you enjoy that, then pick this up. But is this Oh, that's right. 4Ks are always region free. That's right.
Yeah.
So yeah, anywhere in the world, yeah. If you wanna go for the 4K, here's a good opportunity. 88 Films is a good company, and it has a lot of following. So, but I'm happy with my Grindhouse releasing version of it. It's super complete. It's a nice packaging. I really don't need anything else, and I'm a diehard fan of the movie. Really love it.
Jay brings up a good point. The 4K is from the UK, so it's gonna be censored because they censor out a lot of like animal cruelty and a whole bunch of like crazy shit.
The Grindhouse releasing has an animal cruelty free version of it. So
Right, right.
yes, that's
I
right, Blake.
uh,
On 4K, yeah, no, that's
no.
in my opinion, no.
In my opinion, no. I want to watch Cannibal Holocaust, but I never did because I heard animals are really hurt or killed in it. If those scenes are cut out, I would watch it. Well, just
Yeah,
like DC said, there is a. Is that just on the Grindhouse one?
I don't know about the other cuts, but Grindhouse put out a DVD of it and a Blu-ray, separate releases, and they both have the animal cruelty free version. So that's good to
Right.
know. I myself am not a fan of slaughtering innocent animals, but the director
No.
said that the animals were eaten by the indigenous tribes there. So I guess,
Right.
but it's still watching that. This is well, watching that turtle be slaughtered is the most awful, saddening, disgusting thing I've ever seen, and I don't want to watch it again. So
No.
I saw it once, so if I want to watch the movie again, I watch the animal cruelty free cut. So have a heart, man. That shit is vicious, man. What they do to that poor turtle. And turtles are smart animals.
Yeah. I mean, they grow up to be ninjas, so it's very important. But no, absolutely nothing should be hurt in the making of art. There's no
Yes.
reason for that. Griff says a lot of the pre-orders are up at Diabolic, so if you want to go check those out, BC.
Yeah, I'll check those out definitely. Yeah.
Yeah, crazy stuff. What did I saw something. Blake says we could do a live stream with you, me, and Tony all playing. Hey, that'd be awesome. If there's a way to figure that out, I'd be down for getting the game. If there's a way for us to all play together, like on the same server or whatever, that would be a hell of a lot of fun. That'd be very, very fun. Okay, then, so November has Iceman Cometh, which looks pretty goofy, Yun Biao movie, and it looks like a silly one. That's definitely TBYB for me. And then a movie about a maid who poops in a bucket called Ladies Who Do. Are you familiar with this pooping bucket movie?
No, but isn't the Iceman Cometh uh, a play?
It is. It is. It is a very famous play, but I don't think that's the one that they they made a kung fu movie about.
Okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
I was just because I've heard the Iceman Cometh before. Hey, just out of for shits and giggles, MC,
Yeah.
what are the special does it say there the special features on Cannibal Holocaust?
Let's see.
Just 'cause if there's something new there, I really don't feel like double dipping because I think I have a superior version of the movie with Grindhouse releasing, but
Let's
I'm
see.
always curious and they
Maybe we
have
could go to.
new material.
Let's go to Diabolic and take a look at it.
Yeah, let's do that.
Hey, there you go. Look, these are. It's pretty much stacked with 88 films here at the top.
Awesome.
So Super Cop Blu-ray is 2024, and then
Not bad.
$30 for the 4K. That's not bad either.
That's not bad at all.
super cheap. Uh, is Cannibal Holocaust not available yet? Maybe it was an older release. Let's look it up. Cannibal. I gotta type over my mic here. Oh, you're gonna make me type out the whole thing? Of course, there's like 1,000 Cannibal titles. Cannibal. Okay. With the Grindhouse releasing one, is that still available?
I think it is, yeah.
Only 9 left. Wow. Well,
Um,
there you go. And does it say the animal cruelty free?
it should say there, yeah.
And other surprises. It doesn't. I can't spot it if it says it there, but
Well, I have the Blu-ray of it. They should say it there. If anything, you could always shoot them an email.
right. I thought you were gonna say if anything, you can just shoot them. It looks like that one. Looks like that one's not up yet. Unless I'm missing it, but I don't think that one is up yet. But yeah. Has BC seen Searching for Cannibal Holocaust? I have. That's a very interesting documentary. I think I recommended that to you.
I think you did, yeah, but I haven't seen that one yet. No.
It's interesting because it goes back to the filming locations and like in interviews, like the last remaining cast members, like that, which is like the Indian tribes that were there, and like they've
Cool.
never seen the movie, so they're like watching the footage for the first time. They're like, "Whoa, what the fuck?" I love it. I love it. All right, Blake, take care, man. Thanks for stopping in, buddy.
Man.
Nothing should be hurt making a movie except Hong Kong stuntmen. Absolutely agree. Absolutely agree.
That's a
Hansi
good
says that
one.
Iceman Cometh has too much comedic romance, but Yun Hua plays a great bad guy. Oh, I do like that guy. He's a really good actor. And the finale is fantastic. That's the thing about some of these movies, man. The finales are so crazy that they kind of like bullshit for an hour and then they pull out all the stops for the end. Isn't that weird that they do that?
Hmm.
I like it to be spread out myself. But by the way, did you get this? Satan's Little Helper. You have to grab this.
Yeah, I've
It's
heard
my
about it.
it's one of my favorite Halloween movies. It's
Oh,
really
really?
good. Yeah. You have and it's Synapse and it's a limited edition slipcase. So
Cool.
I would grab it, dude. It's really really good. And sometimes it's gonna sell out. And the more people talk about it, the more it's gonna blow people away, man. I 100%
What's
urgently
the
agree.
story on that one?
It's about a little boy who's trick or treating, and he meets a. Now it's been a while since I've seen it, and I don't want to give anything away, but he meets a person in this devil costume that sees a little boy lonely, so he takes the little boy trick or treating, and he urges him to do like mischievous things that like kind of like needful things that it gets worse and worse and
Oh,
worse until it gets really dark.
cool. That sounds interesting.
It's really good. I mean, it's like shockingly good. Like it's one of those like no, how come this movie isn't out yet? Everyone who's seen it talks about it, so I highly recommend that one.
Mm.
All right, I guess that's it for the 88 films releases. We were able to talk about a whole bunch of them. I'm gonna wait for the U.S. stuff just because most of the UK stuff is already out here, which is good. That saves us having to go purchase. I'm not a double dipper either, so I don't really care what the slips look like. I am excited for this. Magnificent Warrior looks magnificent. And what are you grabbing? So you think you're gonna do Super Cop?
Yeah, and then want to do Super Cop. Yeah, yeah. And now that you
Fantastic.
mentioned it, I might do Satan's Little Helper too from Synapse.
I would 100%. I really think you're gonna like it. It's one of those movies where I've never heard a bad word. Everybody who's like, oh man, have you seen Satan's Little Helper? That's awesome. That's like the most underground Halloween movie out there that people like. People who've seen it, like it came out in the maybe early 2000s or something. I want to say, I don't know if it says it here, but it's from the director of Squirm and Blue Sunshine, Just Before Dawn. It's his last movie because I don't think he made anything after that. He's still alive, but yeah, I want to say it's early 2000s, maybe late 90s. I don't know, but it's anyone who's seen it loves it. So do go grab it.
All right,
BC, thank you for joining me for this little look at
no
88
problem.
films going into the new year. There might be hopefully some more announcements, but I think we're covered as far as U.S. stuff goes. Hansi vouches Satan's Little Helper is awesome. There you go.
Cool. Thanks.
All right, brother. What do you got planned for the rest of the day?
I don't know. Watch Pluto TV maybe.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Andy says, not gonna double dip on writing wrongs. No, I think I'm good. I technically I didn't even first dip because I sold it off already. So
Yeah, he sold it off to Tracker Chaos.
that's right. Guys, stay tuned to the channel because I might be doing a late night watch along stream. Because I want this channel to be monetized, I won't be doing as many regular Let's Watches where I'll have the movie playing on the screen, but I will be doing watch alongs. So right now my goal is hopefully tonight I'll be watching Nightmare on Elm Street. It's on Netflix, or you can pop in your own Blu-ray DVD and watch it along with me. I was hoping to get some other people to join me, but it's technically going to be tricky for some folks.
I have a question for you, since
Yeah.
you know about different stuff. You know more about movies than I do. Now, Halloween got that great Blu-ray box set from Scream Factory,
Yeah.
and um, Friday the 13th got a really fantastic box set, which I picked up, which I suggest if you're a fan of it to get it from Scream Factory. Why hasn't A Nightmare on Elm Street gotten a box set from Scream Factory or from anybody? We have, I know it's been out on Blu-ray, but it has that stupid studio. I think the packaging and everything is not good. I mean, I think you could buy it for cheap on Amazon, but there's not a nice with new artwork. One of the things that I loved about Scream Factory is a lot of their releases, they put out new commissioned artwork.
Right.
And Friday the 13th and Halloween, but and Nightmare on Elm Street doesn't have a nice box set to go along, and that's one of the top three. You know, the holy trinity of slashers: Friday the 13th, Nightmare on Elm Street, and Halloween. You know,
Right.
so what's up with underappreciated Freddy fans? You know, I'm sure they want a nice box set. Each movie out now. I want each movie on its own Blu-ray case, like they did with Friday the 13th. Tell me what you think about that.
Well, everybody has been asking for it for ever since Friday came out, and there was some leaked images of a box set and some artwork, but apparently that's fake. I know Wet Movie did a video on that. No news. I'm guessing it's either a rights issue or maybe they're waiting. Some people are predicting it's gonna be Halloween. They'll announce it. Coming in October. The big box set, but I feel like they should probably announce it like now so people can buy it and hopefully we can get it for Halloween. But
Yeah.
I don't know. It's it's a big mystery, but hopefully it'll come soon. We have no idea.
That's why I haven't bought the Blu-rays of it, because I'm waiting for a nice set. I have the DVDs that came in that box where all the DVDs together, the spines make the back of Freddy Krueger.
Yeah.
That's the one I have. I haven't gotten the Blu-ray yet because I'm holding out for a nice box set.
And I'll tell you what. Even if it comes out, I don't think I would grab it. I'm not a massive Freddy fan. And just seeing what happened with the Jason box set, where everyone goes, "Oh my god, go!" because Halloween sold out. So everyone tried to grab it, and then you know what? Now the freaking Jason box set, they're like giving it away. So I don't necessarily need to pay $170 for it up front when I could
You could
get
wait.
it for under $100.
Yeah, yeah.
So I wouldn't be in a hurry to grab it anyway.
But I'm a big fan of the Scream Factory posters. The Friday the 13th set came with two posters. One of them I have it framed and it's up on my wall. The other poster I'm probably gonna sell off, but the one that I put up is all the different Jasons from the different films.
Right.
That one is sweet artwork right there. Yeah.
Right.
But
BC, I think they're going to release it in the year when the first one came out. The year.
Oh, kind of like an anniversary kind of edition.
Oh, I see what he's saying. What is the anniversary? I don't know when that is, but
yeah, I don't know either. Yeah.
Well, we'll see.
But thanks for that. Yeah.
Who's releasing Freddy's Nightmares?
I saw that. I think I saw the it says 18, so I think it's
UK.
It's foreign. It's not region A.
Interesting. We'll look into that. I know TC is probably going to be excited for that, but he's not region free, so
yeah,
maybe not too excited for that. All right, let's call it a day. We all got things to do. Thank you guys for tuning in and watching, and remember to drop a like. That really helps. Try to help us get this to 100, so YouTube starts to notice the channel, and it'll also allow it to show it to other people, and then we can get the subscribers up, we can get the watch time up, and then the party can go off the rails. BC, thanks for hopping in, man.
No problem, man. It was great spending some time with you talking about movies.
Absolutely. Let's do it again soon. Maybe even tomorrow, BC will join me. Hopefully, if they announce it, if the timing isn't weird, the Arrow titles for I don't know what it is. December? No, October. Whatever Arrow's announcing tomorrow, we'll be here live to discuss it. Keep an eye on the channel and make sure your notifications are turned on. BC, take care.
Thank you.
Yeah. Y'all ready for this?